Is someone there?
Community's been going on a rampage. Let's just try Shaman again. It's fine. We'll get different cards. It'll be like a whole new experience. I like Baron Glacier. I like him. A card you have to work for to actually summon a board, that's okay. I'm down. Nature or fire? Counterintuitive with my my frost deck. There's the wind chill. Let's go wind chill. I like the minecart cruiser. He's a beast? He's an elemental and a beast. Sure. Sure. Lightning reflexes? We didn't have that in our last deck. 2 lightning reflexes? We did not have that. Don't stand in the fire. We did have that, but it's a nice card. Let's take one. Oh, copper. Sure. Lightning storm over pure caca. I like it. Oh, we're gonna grab that prairie. I actually don't think Shockhopper's that good anymore. It's good, but it's not that good. I feel like all the I just get doom hammers and stuff. All right, I'm actually gonna take the Watcher over a 3rd lightning reflex. I like Watcher. I like it. These cards, not so much. I'm gonna take a raid leader and feel bad. It's our first bad card, but what are you gonna do? Nice elemental. I don't like lightning bolt that much. We need 2s, but there will be time for 2s later. Maybe I take this bad too. Fine. I love this elemental. Starts pretty good. Spirit Mount did a lot of work last run, and I'm sure it would do a lot of work this run. But it's a 2 that adds some value to your hand. Wind chills, maybe. Down. Like Trusty Companion, but you first pick a Baron Glacier, you gotta take all the sleep breakers, right? Love Needle Rock. I think Turn the Tides is very, very good too. But the more Watchers we take, the more Tendies we shall play. 0-3, do nothing totem, great. It's like a trick totem. What's a Spirit Raptor? It's a 1-2 with spell damage, so it's okay. It kind of feels like Snowball Guardian would fit. It also feels like Champion of Storms with double lightning reflexes. A couple other nature spells here or there. Probably is okay. Plus, it's an elemental, I guess. I guess this one is too. It's an elemental that we can play on curve into a Living Prairie, though. Like that. 2nd Excavate. Shroomscavate. Don't mind if I do. Another Living Prairie. Sure. Another. Wait, that's our 3rd one? I would love a Brewmaster, too. We have 3 Excavates now. Just give me 1 more. Menacing Nimbus is incredible for us. Conductivity? Dare we take Conductivity? Digging straight down? Shroomscavate? Conductivity lethal? Out of nowhere? It's kind of cool. Another Wind Chill? Alright, we just need 2 Wild Paw Caverns, which haven't been in our last 4 Shaman decks. But might be in here. Oh no, punished. Another Watcher or another Prairie? Alright, I'm gonna take the Prairie. Trusty Companion to pull our Baron Glacier. I like that. Crash of Thunder seems okay. Alright, Wild Paw Caverns right now, or I'm retiring the deck. They called my bluff. Could take Aftershock, right? Alright, let's take Aftershock. And our Duel's Treasure. Oh my god. Punished again. Alright, our deck is actually good, so Golden Cobalt is worse. But I still love him. He's very fun. I can also take Loyal Henchman, which looks better. Is Wildpaw Frostspell? No. Even though it's a literal frost thing that summons only frozen minions that freeze when they attack, it's not a frost spell. Cobalt for the Tendril. All of our cards create other cards. I'm just gonna take the Henchman. Both are fun and good. I think the worse your deck is, the better and more fun Cobalt is. Our deck has 1 bad card, and it's super synergistic, right? We actually got all of our frost spells. We have a ton of nature spells. We have 3 of the 4 excavates, but we can always maybe discover another one. Was Shroomscavate a nature spell before, or no? Did they change that? 1 bad card is golden. There you go. Wait, how do I turn it back on? I've never turned them off. Adjacent is neighboring, close, near. It's to the left and right if it's in the middle. Or if it's on the edge, it'll be just on the one that's next to it. Okay, looks pretty good to me. Let's see what we can do. See what we can do with this. Text. Rapid release. ED discreetly overnight. 4 full inches in 8 minutes. My god. I'll be packing a 14-inch bazooka. Seems dangerous. That seems dangerous. Let's get to work. I'm Redbeard. The talking cat. I'm Redbeard, the talking cat. Wait, I don't want this. This is actually the best spot this could be in. If it's in your opener and you mulligan it away, you will never get it stuck in your hand. You can't mulligan back into it. Now I draw it for free. Whereas if I'm mulliganing, I could always hit it. Low odds that it is. Coin a 2 into a 2 seems reasonable to me. Holy shnikes. If he doesn't kill this, I can play a card, keep a card, play a card, get a card, play a good minion. It's working out well for me. Hello, what's up, Barklin? Oh my god. Wait. Can't do that. Oh, but this guy's coming down next turn. 3 mana, 4/6 Taunt Divine Shield is better than a Minecart Cutter song. This is called Intro. Missed my honest question, Redeem. Don't worry, I'm going back for it. Have you ever tried Slavic cuisine? No. Polish pierogies? No. Ukrainian borscht or Russian pelmeni? No. The desert sun I had an English teacher from Texas in the university, and she was in love with pelmeni. Literally all she ate was pelmeni. Those are small dumplings filled with ground meat, and we boil them. I have not. But dumplings with ground beef sounds... The heart of Russian cuisine. Images. I want to see the inside of one. Looks like a tortellini or like a pasta dish. Hang on! It's a rocky ride. Wait, I can kill it and then burn crap from his hand. Here comes the drop. Void's deck's got off to a good start here. Oh, that's incredible. Sunspot Dragon. Boiled? Well, that's like pasta, right? I linked the song in chat if you need it and gave you the name. Someone else did too. Cast? Incredible. Yeah, elemental chain, holy cow, I need a scar. Scar! You are my brother! What does he say? I don't know. Does he say that? It's average 5 mana. Cost 11, 10. You're not wrong, there's a lot of stats, man. That's Star Wars? What does Mufasa say when he's screaming at Scar before he throws him off the tower? Gamba? I think Taz might have gone to bed. Last deck went 9, right? I'm assuming this is for the last deck. I don't actually know. Maybe Taz knows before I... somebody tell me, did I draw this naturally or did I draw it? Did I get screwed? Or did I not get screwed? Did I draw it for free or did it waste the draw? You were my brother, Anakin! No, what does Mufasa say? I already set it up. That's for this run? I almost just paid it out. Chat's misbehaving. I need another elemental next turn. Man, that's sick. Conductivity, wind chill. Scar, brother! Oh, what a dick move, though, when you really think about it. What with killing him and trying to kill his son and all that. That ain't good. Oh my god, where? Oh, where are my elementals? This worked out so perfectly last time. As Scar put his claws into Mufasa's paws at the cliff, he looked him in the eyes and said, "Get good, scrub. 5-10. 2. Draw an elemental. Retrade 1. Play an elemental. If I draw a cheap elemental, it's probably fine. If I draw like a not cheap one, it's probably not fine.
Here comes the draw. I got this.
That's just the way it goes sometimes. Didn't want to get a Shockhopper, a Menacing Nimbus, or any of that crap. Where are my dragons? You can see how long ago it was started. You just gotta click the bet and scroll down. It doesn't work for me. It does work for me. Wait, what just happened? Oh, he's gonna trade it, so he doesn't want to take the extra damage. I like it. Who's Red's most loyal real-life henchman? Probably Sebastian the cat. 1, 2, 3. Taking conductivity and shoot them all, giving him 1, getting 3. But that option is going to be available to me pretty much any time, right? I don't want to give him a cow. I don't really want to give him this 2/8 either. This card is annoying. It's a pretty cool card. Like, makes you think. Shittiest CGI dragon of all time is voiced by Sean Connery. Have you ever watched that movie Dragonheart? I saw it once when I was like 15 maybe. Too old to like watch it and really enjoy it, but young enough to like remember it kind of fondly. Or still young enough. I don't know how I want to phrase this, but I don't remember it well enough to hate it. Whereas if I watched it now, I probably would. Dragonheart CGI. Dragonheart advanced combination of CGI and live whatever. Back in the day, Dragonheart was the best CGI dragon we ever had. Wait, what the fuck? Is this from a video game? Come on, it doesn't look that bad. This might be a puppet. That part is a puppet. There's no way that would CGI. It's like cutting up a puppet. I can give him just a wind chill. I could give him nothing. I could double trade and push the base damage. Wind chill here. See what I get. Maybe I get like a, no. 6 is kind of nice though. I don't think that movie was a hit with kids. Dragonheart? I don't know.
Thanks to the Dingo Mama. Less in chat for that credin. Only red is lovers. He flows like a porridge. I saw him sniff and he launch. He rhymed Bob Dylan to isometric after. I think Red needs money. Ran to him Sebastian and draw for us. The bell is a tall baby tan.
Wait, should I have killed that first? Oh, here, you know what? You can have this. That's what you can have. Thank you, Poet, for the sub. Red does need money. Thank you so much. All hail Red. He is flowers. He flows like porridge. I saw him sniff anthill once. He rhymed Bob Dylan to isometric after. Think Red needs money? Run to him, Sebastian, and roar for us. The bells toll, baby. Thank you, Giorgio. Jibby! That was pure gibberish. I liked Dragonheart. I constantly get it confused when people talk about Braveheart. There was a scene in it that was very sad. Braveheart? Is Braveheart a bad movie? Or is Braveheart a good movie? Because I like Braveheart. Is that bad? Should I not like Braveheart? It's a silly, fun, and epic movie. Braveheart is an Academy Award-winning film. It did win Best Picture. They oftentimes cite Braveheart as the worst movie to ever win Best Picture. I don't know if that's true. I guess it's somewhat subjective. It's good. The music in Braveheart.
Thrall versus Rexa. I'm acting on instinct.
Keeping that 2's kind of juicy. But let's hit the Shockhopper. Let's hit the Sleep Breakers. Let's hit the Menacing Nimbi. Mel Gibson doesn't seem like a guy from the 12th or 13th century. No, he does not. You're right. You're right about that. Didn't Mel Gibson turn out to be a real jerk? Weren't there like videotapes of him cursing about things? Telling people to give him blowjobs and stuff. That's not a good look.
I lead from the front.
That ain't a good look. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna coin this, play this, freeze that. Be a little sad. He's breaking up my elemental chain. Why did I pick the 2/6? Because it was the best card offered. Pretty much why I pick every card I pick. Because I didn't want a card that was worse than it. Well, I trade and he gets my elemental, which, you know, does keep my chain going. That dies. That dies. Has he been redeemed? Me or Mel Gibson? Not exactly the most authentic historical movie, but it's Hollywood, so what can you do? Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to be particularly authentic. I think it's supposed to be more entertaining than anything, right?
You don't pick the ones.
I hope. Considering, like, none of it's accurate or true. There are some worse assholes, and he's still allowed to make movies, I guess. I think he had some racist remarks about the Jewish people. Uh-oh. Yeah, you can't be doing that. You really can't be doing that type of stuff. I think, in general, if given the option, you should be kind to everyone and only make, like, little jokes about your friends, like Poet, but not based off of his race. More just, like, you know, doing goofy shit for the sake of it. Double trade and a 3/3 comes out. Double trade here and I can keep a 3/2. I push nothing, but that's okay. Just imagine if that's Divine Shield or something. We just get, or Reborn. Fuck me. What is that? Oh, it's something that dies to 4 mana. That's good. Yeah, it just lines up so perfectly here. You want to be careful not to hold Shroomskavate. You know, too late, too deep, because you might lose the board. And it kind of, you know, prevents you from losing the board, but being able to couple this and then still have this is pretty nice. Doesn't tell me how many things got buffed. Judge is fair game though, right? Yeah, but you can't say like, you know, you know, can't make fun of him if he converted to Judaism, you know what I mean? You have to make fun of him for like other reasons, which, you know, it's easy. It's easy, you know? You just pick like anything. There's so many options. I don't know if it's lethal. Throw that in at 6, 12, 15 plus 4 is 19. It's like a little short, right? We're actually 1 off with this. Is that right? I guess we're not 1 off if it hits here. Is that right? If it hits here, then we have lethal, I think. Pretty sure it's lethal now. Hello, Red. Have a good day. Thanks, Soul-y. You can make fun of Red for being a bald ginger. Yeah, there's certain things that it seems like you can make fun of people for things that are out of their control. If they have red hair or if they're bald. Those seem to be fair game. People will outrage against like anything else, but if somebody's bald or if they have red hair, then it's okay. Speaking of dreads, I paid for a chat message reading and I didn't have a single good copy pasta in recent posts. I gotta set my game up. I hate that chat reading thing he does. Because he'll read like 2 messages and he won't like look for a good message. Oh, I really hit Loyal Henchman. That's too bad. -1 card, I guess. You didn't go back very far, yeah. Yeah, it's a scam. This one, this one, this one. 3rd best hit. God. I lose my guy.
The calm before the storm.
At least he has channel rewards. Scam rewards, though. Scam rewards. Scam. Ba 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 da 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 da. I could freeze it to try to get 1 more draw at an elemental before this. It's a pretty big deal.
Trust no one. Not even me.
Elemental me right now. Crash of butt munchers. Elemental? Elemental? You might have 4/4 taunt, then set up a crash or a stand, maybe. You have an OP deck. 12 wins. Here you go. Good luck. Well, we'll see if we get there. That'd be kind of cool. Bit of Wild Paw Caverns in this deck. I'd like it a lot more. It's certainly not a bad deck. When Red reread my messages the other day, I looked like the smarted person in the room, so it's all good. I read your typo because it felt ironic. It felt relevant. Once I got tricked into dyeing my hair into ginger, the girl said it would wash off immediately. And it's been like that for 3 months. Yeah? And then they find you more attractive because of your luscious red hair? Have you ever considered doing a hair transplant? Not actually, no. I don't really care. I'd rather just have my money. If it was like really cheap and really easy and relatively unintrusive and painless, I would probably do it because having hair is probably better than not. But I haven't had a lot of hair for most of my life, you know? Like the first 2 or 3 years. The last like 20 years. Like, you know, spent most of my life without much hair on the top of my head. This is nice, but this is my 4th excavate. I miss a totem. Giant tumbleweed? Yeah, we didn't get any tumbleweeds or Wild Paw Caverns in either shaman deck today. Go to Turkey and we can get kebab. Let's get some kebab. I also didn't get a hex offered. We didn't pass any of these cards. We didn't get offered a hex, a Wild Paw Cavern, or a tumbleweed. Somewhat surprising, somewhat. Actually, girls did like it, but some boys went insane. The boys be going insane sometimes. It's not very good. It's at 14. I've got Raid Leader. This is some kind of sick joke. I can bump. I'm gonna play the Ragnaros next turn. You know, why don't I just shoot it? To push 2, maybe 3, depending on what we get. If we get a Canary, we can't play anything. I think I can do better than a Raid Leader here.
Hope you don't have 2 left.
We'll go here in case we roll something that matters. Did you have a tumble in your last deck? No. We discovered one once? Maybe twice? Not drafted. Yeah, no, I don't know. So most of the women I've ever dated in my life, I have had thinning hair or like not much hair. Worse than thinning hair. I don't know. It doesn't really stop me from like, I don't know. What do I care otherwise? When I had hair, I wasn't like a super attractive man. Like I wasn't a conventionally attractive man. It's not like I didn't feel like I lost much. Does that make sense? It's kind of how I feel, at least. That's what I tell myself. But if I had the option to have more hair, I would do that. If I had gone face, maybe I would have hit the 1/1 with the rag. I think if I like had fewer redeeming qualities or like a lamer personality or I wasn't good at talking to people, I might feel more inclined to get a hair transplant. But yeah, I'm not like dissing it. I'm not saying like, God damn, this effect is, it's a really cool effect. Can it like be over now? Looks so pronounced. Did they like change the animation? I remember it always did this, but or the Miss Lethal comments. Nobody hears that stupid. My goodness for that. Goodness. Intelligence of Twitch chat prevails. You're very conventionally attractive. I don't know. What with my bad skin, thick brows, weak jawline, disgusting body. I'm not so sure that the conventional attractiveness has really been met. I have a very fun shaman right now. Legendary, all but guaranteed. Wow. I'm rooting for you. They're working on a vaccine that will revert baldness. Yeah, probably take it if they had it. I don't really expect to have hair at any point in my life, though. When's the last time you butt chugged something? I've never butt chugged anything. I really don't do a lot of moving and shaking with that area down there. The butt chugging seems like it's a little...
Thrall versus
Could be a little scary, you know?
I will fight with honor.
Gotta put stuff up there. So you haven't truly lived. I mean, you tell me. Taz is talking about at a Bigfoot convention. Yes, I do garner more interest at the Bigfoot conventions. They do seem to find me more attractive there. I'll find something somewhere along the line, right? Well, yet again, I'm gonna need another elemental. Maybe I shouldn't be coining this card out because it's so critical to getting my elemental streak on 5 potentially. Or I could just draw perfectly well. 2 mana 3/3. Just need more elementals. Do I bolt that? Bolt's not terrible. 2 mana 3/3 and a bolt means I can't play that. I guess I'd rather freeze it than bolt it then. I mean, get to keep this going. Play this next turn. Wake up, sheeple! It's Big Bear Corp lying to you about Sasquatch being real. Big Bear Corp? What is Big Bear Corp? Play the 4. He kills it. I burn a card. Kind of annoying. I bolt it. I shroom it. I shroom it. I freeze it. I shroom it. I find an elemental. Elemental I can't cast this turn. Alright, I'm gonna kill it. Kinda hate it. Sheeple. Bruins are Big Bear Corp. Hell yeah, brother. What's up, Merc? How are you, man? Hope you're doing well on this fine Sunday afternoon. Merc, you like magic cards, right? Did you see we opened a serialized card yesterday? How much damage do I have? 1 bolt and a lightning storm? Lightning storm doesn't do any damage. Try to forge this. I need so much more mana than I have. I read that message. Do you think he's just gonna gain a bunch of life and I'm gonna be 100% dead to him? Entirely possible. 2 mana 5/5. 1 bolt. I wish I had another freeze. Okay, maybe this. Maybe he can't kill all this stuff. It's really hard to beat this card. It's really hard to beat this card. But he has a small window to have like a very specific, like a Sunspot top deck or something. Can you teach me some English swear words? Butt mustard. Okay, he's at full health now. I have to play this if I ever want to use it. Could play this. I'm more dead now because he top decked the Sunspot. I wonder how often you say like those exact words. I'm dead because they top decked a Sunspot. A large percentage of the time. I guess I don't have to overload if I make this trade. Answer my question up there. What does butt chugging mean? Chug is like drink quickly and butt is ass. I don't understand these words. Yeah, drinking through your ass. You got it. Now you're on the trolley. Now you're on the butt chugging trolley.
Do not fear. Corruption contained.
We should add 1 more mana. Going second this game has really hurt us, huh? I could freeze one. Sit here once. Alright, stop emotionally scarring poor Deagle. Badlands chugs. I'm not scarring Deagle. I'm educating him on the ways of chugging through butt. Deagle, you put the beer in your butt and you get drunk more quickly. Yeah, then you have to do like a handstand or something. I told my son by accident that his drawing was shit and he went to bed crying. Well, you shouldn't tell him that. You should tell him it was really good no matter what. Also be careful when butt chugging. It can be very dangerous. People can get very sick from butt chugging. You like don't know how much butt you're chugging and whatnot. I'll stick the drink through the mouth though. Yeah, okay. Like a beer enema? Yeah, like a beer enema. Like an enema through beer. It doesn't have to be beer. Sigh. Paladin is a dumb class. I mean, we're fine if he doesn't top deck probably specifically that dragon on 6 mana. Because then he just dies. Or if he has to just develop the board, then we have all the AoE to answer it. But he got an 8/8 with lifesteal. That gained him 6 and destroyed one of my minions. And that wasn't really fair. But that dragon's not a fair card. That dragon should probably cost like 8 mana or something. Did you explore the new areas at all, Mr. Red? Or just your dailies? Oh, there's new areas? I didn't even know. No, I didn't. Tomorrow, probably. Where did they open up? It's all Fontaine, I'm assuming. It's always Fontaine. I need stuff. I don't know what I need. Sigils. I need, It connects Fontaine and Leeway. Wait, really? How? They're so far away. Can we ever play Genshin on stream again? Yeah, we played Genshin on stream the other day, didn't we? As always, I need a 4-cost Ellie. Could happen. Have to play the game tomorrow. We wished, remember? We'll do some wishes, maybe. As soon as they start paying Mr. Red, it behooves us to play it on stream while being paid. Shroomskivate card's pretty nasty, man. He has 3 mana. I have 10 damage on board. Well, that is a good answer for that card. This is a fair card, almost, when you have to wait till turn 7 and play a 6-cost elemental instead of playing an 11/10 this turn. Hit it very hard. Okay, some stuff that plays into AoE, but plays around Don't Stand in the Fire. They just called Noelle bad. Wait until you see the next banners. They're being called the worst banners of all time by the community.
Is someone there?
Community has been going on a rampage. Some games are unfair, like the last game we played and lost. Other games are unfair, like this one where we won. Some make me more annoyed than others, though. Okay, maybe he's kind of in it still. Forge this, just have it. We could have 2 lightning storms. Crash of thunder. Heard Genshin Twitter lost 1 million followers overnight. Probably all bots.
I'm gonna win big.
Oh, for the Lantern Right rewards?
You fight.
Well, luckily our deck and hand were so broken that they're able to overcome his insane RNG. Is Gaslight Gatekeeper the same as Finley? No, Finley pulls cards out of the bottom of your deck, put them on the bottom of your deck specifically. So if you know what's on the bottom of your deck, then you can get specific cards. It doesn't shuffle your deck. I have
Thrall versus Valera.
manually selected this song.
Watch your back.
For Doomhammer.
I like this one. Gaslight giving you the same cards as the real Gaslight. Hey, it's the second time in 6-7 games. That's more than you would expect. And we get unlucky starting with this. 3 wishes. We got 3 wishes? We need more than 3. We need like 25? 50? No, 37 wishes. Is this LaRue? Yeah, this is LaRue. I like this song, man. I find it to be quite hot. We should bring back Dredge. I like that mechanic. Yeah, Dredge is cool.
Fools! I'm not just a scarab roll.
I have Lightning Storm in my deck. I did not draw Lightning Storm from my deck.
Here comes the drop!
Bulletproof is good. Yeah, I like Bulletproof in this song. I actually don't know much by LaRue. Reminds me of the casino streamers who hit jackpots all the time. But if you were to try, you would waste all your money in no time. Reminds me of that too. That whatever the hell you were talking about. Freeze the 3 things. I don't know if that's good. I get a 5/5 and freeze 3. I can play that. I don't want to overload this turn. I want to play that into that. Might not be worth it to freeze 3. I get to draw 3 cards though. But freezing those is kind of shit. Maybe I just hit a Lightning Storm. Do I look? Do I dare look? I do dare look. Take the Hex. Talking about you taunt in your start hand. I like Quicksand, but it's almost identical to this song. Is it by LaRue as well? I imagine a lot of her stuff probably sounds somewhat similar. I have the flu. Tell me a joke to cheer me up. Hi, Jackson. Sorry you have the flu. I don't really have any jokes. Can I offer you this? Perhaps you just watched this clip. He has to know. He has to know why he is a meme to the extent that he is, right? The Arena Karen. He was really on one today. Sometimes I feel bad, like I'm the one doing something bad. And then I'm like, no, there's no way. That can't possibly be true. He's the bad man. He's the bad man, right? I mean, like I'm the bad one for tackling at whatever he's doing. I'm not the bad one. I am not bad. I'm ready. They should buff Rogue? Reduce class and discovered card costs. They should buff Rogue though. But then what you said is the opposite of buffing. Do you mean they should nerf Rogue? They did nerf Rogue. They at least nerfed the neutral excavate offering rate. I don't think they should nerf Rogue. Did I play an elemental? I did. Does my elemental kill both of those? It does. Can I instead play this elemental? I can.
Only the cold are fit to rule.
It's by her, and to me, it sounds very similar to the point I get the songs mixed up, but I like them both, so it doesn't matter. Quicksand. I've never heard it. Let's hear it. La Rue. Maybe I have heard it. Let me see if it sounds the same. I didn't play a... Can't breathe. No, this one's not as good. It's the same drum beat though, right? This one's way worse. No offense. Or at least, I like the other one way more. The chorus is nice. Is this the chorus? I'm gonna skip this one. I hope. I'd give the first one like an 8 out of 10. I'd give the second one like a 4 out of 10. But, you know, he's got his scoring system. You know, if we were listening to it boogieing in downtown Portland maybe one night, that'd be a different story. A different story. I might really like it. 7, 10. 10 plus 2, 12. Debating on like combination of the two. Alright, I'll throw this away. put 1 down. If it kills this, I'm not playing Hearthstone ever again. Wouldn't do it. Could draw a Living Prairie. Don't want to give him another taunt to swing into, so I guess I just totem. The attack damage totem would be okay. I miss giving songs ratings, like on the iPod. You can play 5-star or 4 and 5-star things. That's like the most boomer thing I've ever heard, and I totally support it. I didn't do too much of that. I had an iPod, but I didn't do enough rating. So I would just kind of play like albums, you know? I'm 35 years old. Yeah, I mean, I'm 36, so please don't take offense at my statement. Not worth dealing 10 to, but almost certainly going to be magnetizing that in a way that is not good for me. I'm going to say the only thing I would tempo out, maybe, maybe is that. Doesn't he just assassinate it? Like, why? Can't even freeze anything. Why, Alright. 36 is the new 26, B-boomer. Back in the day, bands would release a lot of good songs on albums. They still do. But not all of them do. And most back then didn't either. Go back and listen to most albums by most bands. Most of them suck. Revenant's desperate to fit in with Gen Z. He starts saying Riz, bet, and bruh. No, I don't say those things. I don't feel like, well, I must have said some like kind of cool slang at the time for when I was a kid. I don't feel like I ever really did much like slanging, you know? Single culture is real, right? Right now? I don't have my login for Twitch, so I had to update the cookies I saved with a newer timestamp and it works. I'm logged in. And that's the message you chose to write? The next one must be where you're saving the good message, right? I missed the iPod quiz game where it asked questions only about the songs you had on your iPod. That was a banging game. Saved me on many long school bus trips. You rode the school bus? I don't know what that game is, and I never once rode the school bus.
I got you, friend.
Singles instead of albums. You think so? Maybe you're right. This has gotta be decent here. Everything had like deals 2, right? So let's go 2 and 2. Sorry, stinky penguin. 2 and 2. At the end of your turn, deal damage to my guys. Wait, should I have put this on? 2, 3, no. Why did he kill the 0-2 that does nothing? He's probably afraid of the future. Double trade. I could freeze this one and trade this one. Oh, that's annoying. What if I 4, 8, 10? What if I just hit here and then use the don't stand in the fire instead? 4, 8, 10. Yeah, maybe that's better. I just don't want to leave him the mech. I'm gonna roll for a healing totem, I think. But I have to see what's here. I guess if it's super problematic, I can, maybe I should have. Maybe I should have just killed it, because now we can kill a 3-7. Yeah, I should have. I waited too long. And what if he keeps it alive and I can't play this? That'd be kind of problematic too. Lethal, maybe? No. No. Maybe. I don't think we're even close, though. Maybe, because you give everything Divine Shield or whatever in Winter. Everything. Everything had only 2 attack, though. Okay, wait. Oh my god. Wait, this is pretty great. Storm? Oh my god, that's great. Oh my god. Alright, so we're storming. We're doing it. We're really doing it. Hitting here. We're conductivitying. I mean, that's a pretty good use of that. Is it ever better to hold the rock? Maybe, maybe not. Because the, oh, fuck, I got a lot more to attack. Because our legendary treasure wants us to have extra minions on board, and this is such a useless minion with such a high mana cost, might be worth keeping the Divine Shield on there. So I can get it next turn. You'd have to give up the rock, but the rock could go face. But then I would have pushed 3 more. The rock is cheap and flexible, though. Heat wave. Saddle up. Silence my board. Where did that Tyrion come from? Pardon me? Holy shit, I can just die here. Oh my god. Oh man, this is safe. Wow, that's an insane contraband stash in a very beneficial order for him for the most part. A hex would be delightful. It's so expensive. Tidal wave, trade. Tidal wave doesn't even clear the Tyrion. Oh my god, I'm kind of fucked here. What about just taking a bolt? God. I think I might be dead. The animation. Why is this so slow? Am I dead? 5,
I'm almost out of cards.
5, 8, 11, 12. I didn't want to hit it and then increase his power and then die. That's crazy, that contraband stash. Maybe I'm not dead here. 5, 8, 11, 5, 8, 11, 12. I mean, if it wasn't a taunt divine shield with fucking 8, what did it have? 10 power?
I'm out of cards.
This hand ain't big enough for the two of us.
Want to play the long game with Tidal Wave? Yeah, maybe we could have, but you could increase his power. Oh, you could increase his power on board there. You don't kill the Tyrion, so you take 10 plus whatever he could just 2-turn you, potentially. I guess we'd have the Walking Mountain, but we'd still have to get through the Tyrion. The Tyrion was so good at stopping the Walking Mountain from being a viable play. Hope he doesn't have lethal and he's just like goofing around with me. He'd summon so much power. How much can I deal here? Can I ever kill him in some weird way? No. Alright, so we play the mountain and probably just win. Let's make the trades first in case some sort of weird, like, taunt poison comes out or something. I guess I should hit this one first then, too. Because I don't really want to trade into that one. Yeah, maybe that would have been safer, though. Okay, I mean, there's no way he can win now, right? Maybe. Bloodlust? Could he ever have gotten a Bloodlust?
What lurks in the dim?
Doesn't work. Living Prairie? Wait, did I ever have lethal here? I mean, none of this matters, but... Probably should have pressed this one. You can win? Yeah, I mean, we're gonna win this game, it's fine.
I give up.
At this point, like, I don't really care, because we can do whatever we want. The turn that mattered was, the turn we... Probably. The turn that mattered was the turn we did all the other stuff. And yeah, maybe we could have taken safer line. I kind of forgot he only had 1 card left, or 2 cards or whatever. Onwards 12, we're gonna try our best.
Versus Leandrin.
Very hard to decide the correct path. I think we could have taken a safer line. He was 1 off lethal. At the time, I also thought I was gonna take off the 1-2, but then I ran out of time. I didn't trust that I could get through the animations to remove another power, although that would have only left him 2 damage needed to kill us. I think. Oh, nice. I always forget I have that card, and then I get it for free. I got a zap. But hey, you know, you get the win, that's all that matters. You know? That's all that matters.
Frostbite's sharper than bane.
However far ahead of a paladin you think you are, you're always going to summon a couple of, like, 4-mana 10/10s with lifesteal, so you can't feel that confident. If I don't get a draw, I'm going to play this henchman. I just want to draw a minecart cruiser, would be the best draw in my deck. And yeah, I mean, we just don't have many 4 mana elemental, so like all these prairies have been hard to get, but as close to as well as we could hope to draw, right?
Run! My will is not my own.
4 buffs, 7 cards, 6 cards, 1 weapon, 1 spell, 2 spells. Done Baldar Bridge. Another one of these stinkers. Well.
You don't pick the ones.
Okay. Fine.
I've lost control. Here comes the drop.
I still have a board. I do. And I hit one of these. Give me a Reska. Wow, Repulsive Gargantuan can be good. Paladin has all these tricksy lifesteals out of nowhere sometimes. Stops a Sunspot, right? I think. Or maybe he'll gain the life because he's killing the Gargantuan with it. Now, we can't, know that he's going to top deck a Sunspot, but sometimes you know. What's up, Keck W? It's a lot of life gain.
Mother, we seek your
7, 8, 9.
He has heard our plea.
4, 8, 10, 11. No taunt, no life steal. We're good. Keck W. Red, don't be so mean to Keck W. Didn't I say hi to him? You think I should have not abbreviated it and said hello? Remember when this card cost 6 and it was like the most broken Paladin card in Arena when it came out? And they made it a 5 mana card instead? And I'm assuming it sees no play in Constructed. No taunt, no rush. Rush. Wow. That is a bold trade there. 4, 5, 6. Maybe he's like, oh, it keeps me alive to this.
Here comes the drop. Here comes the
But
drop.
look, if he had traded here, he wouldn't have been dead on board. Too greedy of a trade for sure there. Play 15 excavate cards. Hey, 7 wins. 7 wins. I got a gaming in 10 wishes. Man, I want my real life to be the Genshin life. And I want this life, where I'm a Hearthstone arena streamer, to be my fake life that I visit when I leave my Genshin life. Alright, maybe that sounds a little ridiculous. Maybe that doesn't make any sense.
Throw versus throw.
For Doomhammer. For the
Hearth Arena life dailies. Oh, this is my job. Wait, this is my job in my life, in my real life. I don't know how to, construe it. Sausage with apples, he's back on another account, I'm assuming. Oh, and I'm getting my 2/2 for free. For free. Okay, you know what they should make? Chairs that have a thing in the front and they push you backwards. Stuck sitting like this, you can't really even move forward. Then you'd have just great posture all the time. Or they should make reverse gravity. So instead of turning you into like a C shape, they should have gravity that pushes back on you when you're just walking around. You're just maybe you could jump 15 feet in the air too. Should get to work on that. Getting fitter can reduce your prostate cancer risk by 35%. What does that mean? Getting fitter? Okay, well I ate a banana. Okay, well guess what? No prostate cancer for me then. Like a racing seat harness, exactly. Is Shaman number 1 now? Shaman is number 1 now. Shaman is number 1, or as I call it, Shaman. Sounds like something a disabled person would use, and it might look weird if a normal person uses it. Well, it wouldn't look weird if everyone used it. And also, who cares about what looks weird? Who gives 2 flying shits about that? Not me. Not Twitch chat. Fapping decreases your prostate risk. How can they know that, though? I feel like maybe they know. Fapping may decrease my prostate risk, but it increases my, penile rug burn risk. Is that a trade-off I'm willing to take? I'm not entirely convinced the answer is no. Not entirely convinced. The answer is yes. I have this card all the time, and it never reduces anything. Do you think his is perhaps reducing nothing? Oh, I'm here. Oh, you can see me. Great. Wonderful. I hope we didn't get a loss. It looks like we did not get a match, but the stream has been totaled. Oh man, I mean, it's the plight of the overnight streamer. I'm pretty sure we won't harp upon it, we won't dwell upon it, but man, I wish they would reset the routers for whatever they do, whatever type of routine maintenance they do. I wish they would do that at, oh well. It doesn't, the only time I ever have issues is when they must do like some sort of like turn it off and turn it back on thing, you know? What can you do? Alright, we'll finish this run and then it'll be kind of hard to stay on after that, but we'll finish this run. It looks like it didn't give us a loss, which is cool. The cougar sound effect, the song though. Oh, I love it. I love it. The song is called Wildcat. It used to happen like clockwork in Texas. Yeah, I mean, it was the same in California. It's a different internet provider. It's the same in California. It's the same in Oregon. It's always the same time. It's like once a month, twice a month, once every 6 weeks, something, you know? It's kind of, what can you do? It's funny because before Shady raided us, I was like, oh, I'll just do a shorter stream today, you know? So it's no big deal. My internet has been pretty good. Yeah, like, I mean, all day, all night. It doesn't cut, like, it doesn't, 2 minutes, maybe. But it screws your stream. It's like there's nothing I can do, so. The NBA has been pretty okay for the last couple of years. NBN has been okay for the last couple of years. At my old place, I would rage. I mean, I wouldn't really care. Like, if it's like 2 minutes at noon, it's not, like, I don't care. You know? I'm probably not up. If it's in the, you know, any other time, it's fine, but here we are. Bad luck, but what can you do? I was thinking about ending earlier. I was like, I'll just do 5 or 6 hours tonight. And then Shady raided us. I was like, okay, I'll finish this run and maybe, you know, hang out for another hour or two. But that's all right. What are you drinking? This is a whiskey and a cola. I'm very glad that the run itself at least isn't ruined and we can finish this. And I was waiting to open, I don't know if Jerby's here. I was waiting to open our magic packs. I'm going to open those too. Oh, it's internet technician sniffing his packets. Now he's about to play his 11-0 winning. Oh, now I'm going to do a maintenance restart. Bam. I have no idea if Poet plays Arena. I think he does from time to time. He's a man who enjoys suffering. Alright, I'm gonna play a song real fast. It's one I wrote. It's one I discovered, and I think Taz might like it. I think it's one Taz might like. I discovered recently, and I think she might enjoy it. And 3 episodes in, it's pretty good so far. The Boy Swallows Universe. Is that the name of a show? 24-hour disconnect? No, I do not have that, no. Is the internet service provider doing their routine maintenance? It's not Redbeard's own equipment, no. And I'm sure the vast majority of people who purchase this internet don't notice that it goes out in the middle of the night while they're asleep. I notice, because it goes out, again, once a month, once every 5 or 6 weeks, 7 weeks. Probably less than every 7 weeks. But it's fine. I don't take any nights off, so I'll always get hit by it, you know what I mean? I wonder if we can track when it is, like a Tuesday night into a Wednesday night. Can anybody help with that? We'll start tracking it. And maybe one day that'll be my day off. Day where it's possible for them to do like 90-second like blip restart.
Candle much lighter.
That'd be kind of cool. Day off. Never have to get disconnected or whatever. Okay, you know what I need? How big is this? 5.5? I guess this enables this. And this gives me the option to get Stinging Shadowverse. Problem is, I guess if I play this, I have to play this, or I have to play this, or I can play that. Kinda good too. How's he already excavated 3 times? What the fuck? It's turn 5! It's turn 5! Spreadsheet time? Stream went from 1.3 to 500? Yeah. It's not good. It's not good for business. Neither is this. At least if he's excavated 5 times. It's turn 6! Turn 6! Does he have the best 4th level treasure? I think Mage probably does, or Warrior. Warrior probably. I don't think that's right, but I mean, maybe they're just having fun, right? At this point. Hello? Jesus Christ. Alright, so we're gonna play this. Freeze this. Push this. Oh lord, maybe our internet's really fucking up today, actually. Boy, if I could coin out a 2-mana 6/6 here too. I don't know if you guys can even hear me. I'm blocked by a fucking wind chill. This might actually be on Hearthstone's end. Let's go with that. Can't believe he shadow stepped it there. Does Kazaka-san work? Yes. We hear you? Good. Great. Wonderful. I cannot clear this minion from my sight. Give me, I can't even see the board. I'm going and I'm coming back. I hope. I hope. I played an entire game from start to finish with this visual bug once and I won. I can't believe it's still around. I think my card's bigger than that. Oh my god, I hit play and it's not even playing. Alright, what are some other good Flume songs that we like? I forget them all. This one of them, right? You and me. It's really hard to play the game if you can't see the cards. Play Gemini by What's So Not. Is that a person? You tell Drez to stop complaining like a Crip? He's far surpassed Crip or Zeddy, which is kind of crazy. He's gone beyond Crip and Zeddy at this point. I'd be a little more concerned if it was any of my business. But I imagine it's not good for him. It's probably not good for us either. He's at 8. He's got a lot of cards in his hand, but maybe we kill him before he can use them. I love this song. This is a great song, huh? Bloom character. He really knows how to write a strong melody. Bum, 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 bum. Darn it. Cleared my whole board and gained life. That's unfortunate. Bum, bum, bum.
Frostbite's sharper than bane.
I got this.
Sick day and I got 2 bottles of wine and a stew cooking. Throw in some bones. Raid boss. And you got yourself a stew. I think the class matters in the arena? Yes. I do think the win rates are accurate. I do. I like the song Sleepless. Yeah, I have them all saved on a different playlist, but right now I'm just free balling here. Cost him 4 at least. As long as these aren't like removal and healing. We knew that was coming. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me. Idiot, drooling noob Redbeard. I'll look up Sleepless. I'll recognize him when I hear him. I was thinking the other day that we haven't thrown much Flume on recently. He's at 29! 29. What's the line from Arrested Development? You got yourself a stew. It's kind of cool. It's kind of expensive. This is cheap. 3, 6, 1, 1. I mean, it's a clear if I take this. 2, 3, and cast this. But maybe this is better. It just looks so clean. I don't know if this is better or not. I have how much mana? I don't have enough mana. Let's take a bolt. 3, 4. I mean, this is free, right? 2. I do this. It's like the same thing, but I don't get this discount. Would I rather have the discount? No. Maybe. He made me very sad, my opponent. You'd use some combination of these, maybe. Don't free trade with anything, though. Flume is great. If only remember when you had set up lethal multiple turns in a row. Okay, when you get hit by this, are you just like, does this happen to other people too? Oh yeah. Is this the best Flume one? Is this my favorite? Maybe. 6 times? So this will give him an epic treasure. Epic. Epic? I have no idea. I don't want to think about it. Enough is enough. These decks, oh yeah, I try to win, often lose, and I play again. Yeah, me too. Although I would say I don't lose that often. Relative to what you would expect, I have to win a little more than that, right? It's a great game. His deck just seems so much better than ours. It's a challenge. I guess if our deck was always better than our opponents, we would have like, you know, you can go 10 plus every time. Maybe the fun of the game is the challenge of beating these broken decks, right? You have a deck that can actually compete, so it's tolerable. Yeah, right. That's the difference. Is when your deck doesn't even feel like it can compete, then it feels not fun. And when your deck feels like this, like yeah, whatever, 10, whatever, 10. If this deck goes 7, or if it goes 12, or if it goes 10, it doesn't feel that bad anywhere on the spectrum of win totals.
Choose soon.
The ones that feel really bad are the ones that like we died 14 turns ago and you would lose like 9 times in a row. I mean, what am I supposed to do here? Could forge this. I have 1, but that doesn't really help me. I think I'd rather put a minion on the board, even if it doesn't really help me right now. That might help me now. Played an elemental, so these are still good to go without overloading. Song with Little Dragon, what I love. Bloom? Can you link that? I love Little Dragon. At least like 2 songs. That one that Chiba showed us. Chiba's like, Chiba's got a good ear for music. Bloom Rushing Back is another banger if you haven't listened to that one yet. I put it on Flume sometimes, and it plays like Flume songs and Flume related songs all night. So I've probably heard them. I don't know if I've heard really many bad Flume tracks. French 79, Flume, Ratatat. I know it's a little different. Ratatat. A lot of these like good synthwavy, kind of techno-y kind of artists. Like I could just put them all on, and I'm kind of down, you know. That's not, you know, I'm not opposed to listening or anything. This one goes there. These 2 hit there. I don't know if that's the best way to do it, but I know I do know I developed some stuff on the board. I freeze his face, which got to limit some of his options very, very minimally. And, you know, start. Rushing Back has Celia Pavi. Are these people? Before we go to another Flume track. What's the name of that one song?
What could be in here?
Oh, here you go. I would say it's the best, but I actually don't know that many, but I freaking love this one.
This guy's toast.
Vera Blue is Celia's stage name. Vera Blue is her real name? That sounds made up.
Hang on! It's a rocky ride!
Good one? Yeah, Chiba showed us this one like 6 years ago. How long has this been on YouTube? 9 years. Okay, it was probably an old song when Chiba showed us this one. Absolute banger.
There once was a man.
Celia is her real name, and Vera Blue is her stage. Oh, sorry, I misread that. I'm trying to win these games, though, to be fair. It's a little harder to read/understand anything. I don't want to draw. Conductivity, draw, bolt. I'm gonna draw, and I hate it. Be good next turn when we draw a Shroomskavate. So where do I throw things? That goes into the biggest thing. That goes into the next biggest thing. That goes into that thing, I guess. You could use your face and save 2 health here, but I'll take the damage. Never Be Like You is my favorite Flume track. Never Gonna Be Like You. Yeah, that one's great. I like that one too. I remember that one. A lot of good ones. Yeah. I have to go through my big playlist where I save any Flume tracks I liked and see which ones are on there. Usually I can tell when you like pick, like if I start the stream and I just put a Flume track on and then I pick a mix, you know, whatever, I'll like a lot of similar songs will come up, but you see any ones that like have a red line showing we already listened to them, like, oh yeah, that one's good, that one's good. That one, I didn't like delete it or whatever. I didn't tell the algorithm to take it away. Big conductivity turn incoming. Maybe. Might be lethal. Bloodlust that gives you a legendary treasure. This combo is what my shaman is doing left and right. Me too. We've done it a few times here. I can't believe we might come back this game. Remember, he excavated on turn 6. On turn 6, we also might lose. I understand that. I prefer not to, but we excavated on turn 6. On turn 6. Wow, still drawing. This is the best part. Don't stand would be a good draw. Didn't draw it. Shooting his board would be good here too. I wonder if there's like one that guarantees lethal or not. I guess I don't need to shoot all that stuff, right? But it does let me shoot that for 8. Wow, it's close. It might just be lethal here. I get a thing. It has to be... actually... I'm actually not sure. I think there's lethal. I think so. I think it's like way over, but I'm not 100%. Hit. Rush, hit, 8. Yeah, that has to be lethal. Do I do it to these two? Before the thing, right? Where's my rush? Which one has rush? Which one got summoned this turn? I can't see. I'm assuming it's that one. Sorry, I was trying to find a way to BM. I don't know if I could. The summon messes it up. I don't think so. I think the summon comes out after. Using the removal is lethal with conductivity. I think both were lethal, but I wasn't sure which one was more damage or which one was more consistent. And considering how potent their deck was, I really didn't want to mess it up after these messages. Jesus Christ, I'm just trying to queue up for our 12-win game. Easier to remove it from arena or decrease its appearance rate? Well, I mean, conductivity is like not in the top 100 most problematic cards in arena. Okay. All right, let me turn my camera on because people may think I'm not here. But I'm here. I'm just trying to play the game. We play to win the game. Banned because of the cute cat. My goodness. Internet's bopping out. Just trying to play. They won't let us. Would you cry and take your first day off ever if you ran away? Dude, I hope I didn't miss my turn. What the fuck is going on? What if I went to go take a dump? I get an automatic loss. I hope I get the mulligan. Fast before I get scammed out of a mulligan. Would I cry? Yeah, I would cry. And would I take my day off? I don't know about that. I mean, if he ran away, sure, I'd go find him.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
If he passed away, which luckily we know is not actually possible. Yeah, I'll probably never stream again. You done? Yeah, I would ride my bike around. I'd probably like order 5 Ubers, 10 Ubers, and just tell them to drive around and look for him. If they found him, I'd give him $1,000 cash reward, and then I would ride my bike and I'd coordinate it with walkie-talkies. Very glad he won't pass away. Me too. Very glad I made that decision. One of my smartest. One of my absolute smartest decisions I've ever made. Okay, I have 5. What did he do? He discovered the nature spell, and I can do what? I can do this. Wow, haven't got devolving once the whole run. I'm gonna cry. I can't bear to lose him. Alright, we're never gonna lose him though. Oops. Speaking of which, we gotta take him off the screen for a moment. So people can see the cards. Yeah, he's not going anywhere. Fine. I want to play an elemental this turn. Mana 4/4. Put the pressure on him to do something, right? Very sad when my furry friend passed away not too long ago. Wouldn't want the same. I'm very sorry to hear that. It's not right. I got disconnected from a mage using Firelands Portal, summoning a 6/7 taunt with Lifesteal. I'm blanking on the card. Cho'Gall? Just really hoping he wouldn't clear my whole board. Yeah, this song's really quite good too. Take a chance. Is that the one Little Dragon did with Flume? I want to just push 4 for 1. Rude. Did I kill it? I should probably kill it. Even though I want to put all this pressure on him, I should kill it. freeze a lot of stuff. That's it. I'll throw it on after this one. It showed up in the list. He hits it. Does he heal it? Stand's kind of reactive. A little bit, yeah. Baron Glacier. I want to cast them. I could freeze this guy and just try to set up some AoE. What if he brews it back? Or what if he, I don't know, magnetizes it or something? I'll freeze that shitter. That's fine. I need to develop something of some substance. I'm gonna shoot it. Get the shitter out of my sight.
It's time to consider your past deeds.
I mean, I'm building my bear. Yeah, bear, you're so clever. I'm building my bear here. Stray, I'm trying to get adopted, is sitting next to me in the car. On a heated seat. We got his brother or son adopted, but been harder to find this one a home. You know? You're not such a bad guy. I don't really care what they say about you behind your back. I think you've been doing great. Saving those kitties. You know what? Is it ever the play? He Deathwings us or whatever? But let's say he doesn't Deathwing us. Doesn't he kind of die to the Shroomskavate? He might feel safe too. He might feel safe. I'd keep her, but my other cats are like, nope, yeah. That can be tough. You can't play this. What else did I do? I froze something? Oh, he's gonna freeze my 6/6 though. Just kind of fucked up. What else did I play? Oh, I played the coin card. It's kind of annoying. Paste. So he must be deathing my 6/6 then to freeze my 4/4. Or he's worried about me trading a lesser minion in. I'm gonna touch this like this. Try to convince him to
I need to find a new king.
just forward to my whole board. So why did he freeze this one? It's a pretty big mistake. It might not matter. It doesn't matter. Oh my god. quite a good turn. 7, 9, 14. If I play this and this,
I wonder.
if I play this and this, 3, 4, 4. I can actually activate this, whereas it's going to be hard to activate it again beyond this. Where's my conductivity?
Only the cold are fit
Meh.
to rule.
Can freeze one. Could evolve them first. Now I care again. And I'd kill them both, I suppose. Lethal if he doesn't clear them both. Well, if he doesn't clear one. Why not use devolving? I mean, you can always use devolving. I'm trying to use, like, this is the last turn I can Living Prairie. I don't have any other elementals 2 turns ago. So, you want to do that. Devolving might not work, I suppose. Devolving could screw you. Could hit the same target, the wrong target 3 times.
Let's see what side of the bed I woke up on.
The calm before the storm.
Actually, should probably freeze it. Evolving's better for getting rid of like taunts or threats that are gonna kill you, especially when you're like your removal is very specific to certain boards. When your opponent has the board, that's the time to use it, because otherwise it's going to be dead later. Whereas devolving's always going to be good, whether they have the board or whether they're trying to fight back for the board.
I'm the snake in your boot.
So if we hit devolving here, then we win, right? Don't need to hit it.
Well played.
Devolving missiles is like a it's like a good emergency button. Anyway, unfortunately, we had a disconnect there for 2 minutes. As a result, we lost 600 viewers, but we came back and